let's say phone, okay? Instead of actually opening the phone app, one thing I can do is I can do a little gesture to the left. And what I have here is the people I most frequently call, okay? That's a very cool thing. And now if I release my finger, that's it, I'm making a call. So notice how quick that is to make a call. It's just one press. I do this, phone, choose someone, call. That's it. Much, much, much faster than almost any other device, I think. Same goes, of course, for anything else. If I wanted to send a new message, I could release right now and get into the new message editor and have to pick a contact, but it's easier to do this. The people I talk to most frequently, just release my finger, I'm in the editor. Okay? Very cool. Speaking of the editor, we have a phenomenal keyboard. Very small, but intentionally small because we're trying to tell you, don't worry about hitting the exact right letter. It doesn't matter. It's okay. We have a very clever prediction abilities here, so I can do something like this, and it works. Now notice how I didn't actually type, I didn't hit very accurately. I was just trying to roughly hit the right letters, and the algorithm is smart enough to guess what you're typing, and if it's not hello or it's help or something else, you can just tap here and it'll take it. So, and again, another thing is, of course, if I want to spell a specific word and it's not in the dictionary, I can just do a little long press and it'll let me pick a specific letter. It'll help me pick the right letter. I can even go up here and I actually have digits, as you can see. So just to save some time for you, you can actually type a number in here. A lot of cool stuff like this.
Interesting.
Two hand. We don't want you doing this. We want you doing this. We think it makes more sense because you're holding your bag on the other hand. You're not. You know what I mean? So we kind of identified what we call a teeth section, which is this thing and this thing. The areas you can go with your thumb. So you can press here if you want, and you can press here, but we know it's not going to be as comfortable for you because it's just more difficult to reach. So we always have this glass here that kind of highlights the currently selected items, and you have these buttons that allow you to perform the most popular, frequent operations on this content, on this item. It's not just a content; it's true for every single application. Another thing we do is we have a sidebar here. Essentially extension of the touchscreen. So it's not a display here, but it's still touchscreen. The touchscreen still works on this side. And the idea is that we don't want you to have your finger on the display too much. We want it to be over here so you can read. Right? So while you're scrolling, for example, what I'm doing is, see what I'm doing here? I'm not obstructing the view. I'm touching the side. It's much nicer. So it's still a touchscreen, but I'm kind of making it easy for you to navigate while you can still see the screen. All right. Another thing, again, I was kind of showing this on the screen first, on the big display. But another thing you can see here is if I want to do something like, let's say I want to open up a contact, and I can show you how the device has additional information. Actually, in this case, there isn't anything, but see how I have messages and emails? So that's actually a list of messages and emails. Of course, here it is. This is search. I mean, I just searched.
Okay.
Of course, there's search. There's actually a pretty massive search. There's a dedicated button for search. Dedicated button, okay. And there is a very clever device search that does a lot of things. It'll search the device, and it'll search our service databases as well. So it'll search the GPS database for a street name or a point of interest. It'll search the music database for an artist name or an album name. Okay, so that's actually a very significant feature on this device. Okay, what else? I mean, the display concept goes into every application. Of course, if I'm on the calendar, this is my day agenda. This is my next meeting. Okay. So again, notice how fast it is. There is no waiting, nothing.
One-handed touch.
One-handed. I have not used my left hand. I'm holding this bottle. Not doing it. Sorry.
You're using the second hand, delivering the water.
Yeah. I'm not. It's not. There is very high resolution display. I said that before, so we can I can show you a video if you wanted to. This is a trailer of Avatar.
It's got accelerometer as well.
Sorry?
It's got an accelerometer as well.
Of course. It's got
And And have you guys tested the battery capacity?
Of course, the battery is a 1450 milliampere, so a
Okay.
pretty large battery. We're getting excellent battery life on almost everything you can do, where it's like 20 hours of audio playback time.
And the general usage, like if I listen to music for like 3-4 hours a day and approximately 45 minutes of phone calls,
Oh, no problem.
how often? 2 days
talk
maybe?
time, it
What's
depends
the
on
talk
how
time?
heavy. You can get, we targeted 2 days as the talk time it depends on network conditions. I think it can get up to like 6 hours.
Okay.
So it's pretty good battery life. The standby is maybe 370 hours. Very, very good. Again, it'll be 1 day if you're an extremely heavy user. It'll be 2 days if you're, let's say, moderate user. Yeah, but not light. It'll be 2 days on a medium
okay.
use.
But because-
Notice the quality of this video, this avatar. We also have a main menu, which is kind of like an easier way to navigate to applications. I call this the legacy menu. It's for the people who are uncomfortable with display. It's not. It really does the same thing, but it's visually it's very cute, and I think it'll make people maybe feel a bit more comfortable because it's more similar to other devices that they may have used. Okay, it's the same thing. You essentially get to the same application in the end. This is the messaging app. I'm just going to show you random applications just to get an idea. Again, notice how the buttons are different, but they're in the same place. So in this case, I can reply to the person for the text message and call him. Again, same idea.
How is the integration with the social networking apps? Do you have any?
Social networking is not on this version. We're planning to add, of course, Twitter and Facebook, but it's not in this version. We're kind of focusing on the core services right now, but it will be on there. And of course, you will have the integration right into here. And I keep showing you some applications. Video players, I don't have any, but I can show you. Albums, cool. Kind of another example of single hand. So it's the same thing. I can go and pick a picture. I can do this and just kind of run through them. And these are geotagged, of course, per date and location. So I can go and. I can go into this picture and notice how, again, all single hand, I can zoom in. I don't need...
You can also do cropping, no?
I can do cropping in the camera application, yes.
Okay.
But look at this. Look at how, again, all single hands. I don't need multi-touch for anything. It's all, it's all there. That's about it. There's a whole bunch. I haven't spoken about, recorded call log.